Hello, hello, and hello. Yeah, hello, hello, and hello. Welcome back to God of War Ragnarok. We're in the deserts of Alfheim. And now that we can actually deal with these now.
Odd. It looks as though the Light Elves sealed off this section of the Barrens. Why?
Luckily for us, a very considerate goddess has enhanced our magic chisel, and we can unseal it.
My, that is lucky.
The forbidden sands lay beyond.
Contested territory, according to Bela, and another storm to endure.
Okay, so let's save the other Hafkafa and... The Hjarta? Oh, it's the pass.
I remember when Freyr and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life back then. I can't help but fear that era has ended for good and our efforts here are futile.
It's a fair concern. Healing this land will take more than a pair of singing Hafgufa. But I have to believe, in the long run, we're doing right by Alfheim.
What is that?
I hope Freyr will appreciate our work here in the desert. I wonder if he knows how poorly this realm has fared in his absence.
Aye. Hearing the Song of the Sands again is a rare privilege, even if it's only a solo act.
Or a duet, once this Hafgufa is free. This architecture. It is not of the Dark Elves.
An abandoned ancient settlement by the looks of it. Built long before the Lightwell creation.
More hive matter as well.
I'd say we're on the right track then.
So last episode we dealt with several
This kind of hive material is sensitive to sound. How odd.
kind of gross, actually.
When I last came here with you and Atreus, I assumed the absence of Alfheim's light was an aberration. I didn't realize it was covered by hive matter.
Aye. And as far as the Dark Elves are concerned, it's that light column in the center of the temple that's the aberration. Just look at how old some of these surfaces are. Far older than the Lightwell, or even our trapped Hafgifa for that matter.
That's quite the empathetic perspective.
Well, dangle from a burly god's backside for a few winters, and you'll find yourself looking for all sorts of new perspectives.
So we dealt with, yeah, like, I'm pretty sure all of Vanaheim's tasks, well, except for this one, which is why we're here. There's no enemies. Ah, jeez.
More hive, but denser.
Ah.
There you go.
Well,
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
well, oh, it's her. Ooh, double. Oh, wait, I know what's going on. Bye.
Another one! Left side!
I hope freeing these Hafgufas will allow them to breed again. It was a dazzling display once. The skies of Alfheim filled with their song.
I imagine it's the lack of fresh light that's caused this pair to grow abnormally large. No use in having babies if there's nothing for them to feed on.
Trying to protect their children from a harsh world. I can relate. I wonder if these two comprehend the choice they face once free.
What choice do you speak of?
The life cycle of the Hafgufa. In order to breed, they must pass on their light to their children.
Without light, they will die.
I suppose that's all any of us can hope for in the end. That our death has purpose. That we can live on through our children. Given another chance, I know what choice I will make.
Oh, wait, that's right.
Almost there.
So now it's just those two. There we go.
Well done. Time to set it loose.
Aye, back to the surface then.
The fate of these creatures. It reminds me of a story.
Does it?
There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world.
Pandora's
No
box.
metal could hold such a power. So the blacksmith used the flame of...
Kratos, is this a story meant to ease my grief?
No.
Perhaps it is just a story. A way to pass the time.
I appreciate the sentiment, but, well, your stories,
What about my stories?
I wouldn't exactly call them a comfort.
Fair. Mimir is the better storyteller.
Now don't sell yourself short, brother. You've come a long way from the days of laconic fables.
It's okay. Finish your story, Kratos.
The blacksmith's daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died trying to protect her from those who would open it.
Well, at least it's a relatable story.
I hate this so much. There we go.
It appears we've overstayed our welcome in Alfheim.
Oh god! I was gonna say jump in any time, Freya. Oh my
Time
god.
to end this storm.
Full full goofa.
If my stories are of no comfort, take solace in knowing you did what you thought was best for your son's safety. Even these creatures know. There is little choice for a parent. You are not alone.
I'm not, am I? And now neither are they.
They're so cool. Whoa.
Incredible.
Song of the Sands. Wow. Didn't know I could get misty. It's beautiful.
Oh, I'm still holding her hand.
Thank you, Kratos. This land sings once more. We've done good here.
Are we watching one give up its light? Oh no, both of them!
Yet, is there? Who knows what kind of adventures await us in our freshly lit barrens?
There are so many little Hafkafa! Oh my god! Wait, wait, is all of that Hafkafa? It's the entire sky! Nothing more than freaking Hafkafa now! Oh my god. I see a bird with my name on it. Oh, if only I nailed that.
A statue of my brother. How quaint.
That's odd. The runes are dark.
What purpose does all this serve, other than a testament to my brother's vanity?
Difficult to say without an inscription, but it looks like the elves built this place together, light and dark, which means this would have been their first act of cooperation in generations. A far cry from lasting peace, but perhaps it served as a monument, one that symbolizes the potential for peace.
This statue may have survived Freya's absence, but a truce clearly did not. Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message.
He didn't create a truce through diplomacy alone. His godhood, his very presence is what healed this land and allowed peace to take root. But once he left, he had to have known what would happen.
Well, he had good reason to leave. Some jackass convinced his sister to marry a madman.
I wish I could sprint while I hold this.
These crystals contain their own life.
You're right. Normally we'd have to provide our own. Perhaps slotting a crystal on the opposite side could shed some light on this mystery.
Oh my... Oh, I see what I have to do.
Monuments are useless. Why restore this one?
It was hidden for some time. Perhaps now it can serve as a reminder.
Aye. Nothing reminds people of their history like chiseled, well-lit marble.
Plonk.
That did. The ring of crystal shards glow.
Looks like we can read the inscription now as well. In honor of the Enlightened One, may his gift of light shine eternal. Ah, gift of light.
Light from the crystals. It is in the sand.
Ooh.
Would you look at that? Freyr's gift endures after all. Or should I say, his presence.
You are not funny.
Okay, I did see more of those, like, out further.
Even when Freyr was actually here, the peace was fragile. Surely a bit of extra light in the desert isn't enough to make it last.
Before I met Faye, I could not imagine a life of peace. After her death, in our travels to Jotunheim, I found peace on my own. It remains
A
mine.
light elf statue in the desert. Odd.
Aye. Fair bet this is the sanctum Bigdeer spoke of in Valheim.
What is that?
Whoa!
A phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell! Look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Nicely done! Keep on it! Nicely done! Keep on it!
Ow.
Ah! What now?
The Alpha!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Kratos, the springs! Bring them down! That's it! Changing arrows!
Incoming! Above you!
Where's the other one? Oh, I see where it is.
Close in! Attack!
Attack the spring! Hurry before it recovers!
Knock them down, quickly!
Whoa!
Well, yet another gift of Fimbulwinter, I suppose.
The magic draining out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
Ever written poetry of your own, brother?
No.
Well, ask a stupid question.
Oh, that was dead. You know, wee little bastard.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
Set that aside for now. Come.
Huh?
A dawn bloom. You have an interest in botanicals now?
What the hell?
Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves.
Okay, what just happened? Ooh. Oh. It's been overseen by Elphus Stonefoot, Sir Alfheim, otherwise known as he who is running out of patience for writing these reports. No, I somehow got
Do you
key.
regret it, Mimir?
Most likely. What are we talking about in particular?
Giving up your body?
I regret exchanging my life for my freedom? That's a question I ask myself every day, my lady.
What about today?
Today? Glad to be out in the world. How else could I spend such quality time with you?
Okay, okay.
Now, if we could get back to the story of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son. I was hoping
La.
Freya's version of what happened.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
Chew! It was Chew!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen.
No more for now. Focus.
Whoa! God.
Right side, brother!
Oh, God. Oh!
And it's not happening.
Whoa! Oh, God. Ow. Ow. What is this thing?
It's about to charge! Watch out for the scales!
Oh. What is this thing?
Is your shield broken?
What in the hell?
What on earth was a drake doing back there?
Your guess is as good as mine. Imprisoning a drake. Can't decide whether to be impressed or horrified.
Either way, it is over now.
Maybe, but... Gravel Belly. We found this drake in the deserts of Alfheim behind a door. I'd been expecting treasure or a new area of the desert to explore, but I was instead met with a beast. The blue markings on its head were like nothing I had seen before. They could be considered beautiful, were the creature not trying to dig its tusks into my flesh. What the? Get down!
Kratos, are you okay?
Not really. Oh god. Oh god, that was not pleasant. This last chunk was not pleasant at all.
Kratos, tell me of an adversary from your homeland. It will serve us well if I understand more of your battle tactics.
There was Medusa, queen of the Gorgons. Her gaze turned men to stone. A mirror would turn her own powers against her. Or, you may remove her head, but that is the hard way.
Which did you choose?
The hard way.
Forget I asked.
Jewelry.
Oh? Put it on one of my horns. Let's see if I can pull it off.
No.
Rules of the Sanctum. All visitors must observe strict silence inside the library, even in the vestibules, passageway, grand hall, mezzanine, and upper circle. No books are to leave the premises for any reason under penalty of death.
These texts alone are not enough to end the Elven War. But restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it.
Taking a page out of Odin's book.
Aye. Quite the advantage for the Light Elves.
Inside Consul's journal.
This book is sealed, but there is an inscription. The Consul.
Big Veer spoke of an exile of the same name. Odds are he'd like a gander at that particular text.
Now we're gonna try to leave, and we're gonna get stopped.
Ah, it appears the librarian would like a word.
Lata Framborg.
Sounds like she wants that journal back.
No.
A field strike!
Ooh.
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Sorry, I'm dead. Oh,
Come on, Kratos! Get up!
she is so annoying to fight. Not anymore.
No, Salva. Thought. Egivita. Helga brought him on.
She thinks she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away.
Our ally wishes to read this journal. We are taking the book.
Whoa.
I'm impressed. Thought you were going to end her.
So did I.
When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice.
Freya, can we return to your story of Hrimthur? You said if he built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half-drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the Mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this Mason, this giant in disguise.
His name was Hrimthur.
He just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.
Getting back to your story, Freya. He granted an audience to Hrimthur after he finished building Asgard's wall. What at long last did he whisper to you?
Well, he said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better, and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard Realm Tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye, blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
I hope we have a chance to talk further, Mimir.
Wait, do I not? Into the dwarves. Okay.
Can this lock be opened without damaging the book? The elves in Freya's camp wish to read it.
Brock never met no lock he couldn't lick. I'll get this sucker open and pass it along to them elves with your regards.
I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom? Magic? Ability to tolerate you for long periods of time?
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
Let's finally head back.
Well, brother, before you see the lad again, might we discuss an approach?
He will tell me where he has been. That is my approach.
Ah, classic Spartan diplomacy.
Wait. Did you say Odin invited him to Asgard, and then he disappeared for 2 days?
Aye, but surely the lad's got more sense than to...
Don't underestimate Odin's powers of persuasion. He filled my son's head with lies. Why wouldn't he do the same with yours?
And you tell that one-eyed nutsucker he owes me one.
Thank me now and eternally.
Well, looky there. Glad you could make the trip, your goddessness. I put your sigil magic on the young turd's bow.
Sweet.
But then he and Sindri got into it over something. I don't rightly know who's yelling at who in there, but I figure they both got it coming.
But before we go in, that's actually where I'm gonna... Wait, what? That is where I'm gonna leave it. So thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.